Good morning. Welcome to Knoxy here. Welcome to Valkyrie Racing Channel. Today, G&R Simsports Proto GT League. I'm driving a GTP multi-class league race. Good bunch of guys. A lot of fun. We will have a review afterwards. Join me. Just one thing about this one, I don't get to chat with chat in this one because I'll be in the Discord with the rest of the guys, and it's not fair on them to have me yabbering away. So I won't be chatting to you until after the race, but obviously feel free to engage with each other in the chat. That would be great. All right, let's see. And also I will be reading it. I just won't be able to talk to you. All right, let's jump in. Next voice you hear, or you will hear the Discord with all of the people in it in just a second. Stream is now live, everyone.
Oh yay. We're all here. Who's watching it?
So please...
Who's watching me?
You can watch it afterwards, I guess.
You mean you didn't stream our super ultra professional drivers meeting?
No, I did not stream your super ultra professional drivers meeting. I had the feeling that you'd prefer to test it before I do that.
Didn't trust Reese?
Oh, it's Reese! No, I always trust Reese.
What'd I do?
I don't know, mate. Apparently it's you, though.
Why do I have a guard on my butthole?
Alright, Ian.
You really need to stop talking about Vigard and buttholes in the same sentence, Dan.
Yeah, it's making us wonder.
He knows what he likes, okay? Don't blame the man.
He's been invited to Vigard's bed.
I know, I feel like it's a real honour.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Whatever you want to do, but...
Yeah.
You know that song we used?
Yeah. Yeah. Black Betty.
It's a special remix though.
It's by Spiderbait, if you're looking for it.
Yes.
What was it?
Oh god.
It's by a band
Black
called
Betty
Spiderbait. They're an Australian band.
There are old
Someone
people
almost broke
there.
my keyboard.
Mate, if they put music like that together, they're an everybody band.
Yellow flag deleted.
Well, that looks good.
135.7.
It's not the line, boys.
You talking about me? I just drove into Garrett because he was parked there. I thought it'd be fun.
All right.
I'm pulled over trying to do admin. Next thing I know, my wheel is smashing into my keyboard.
Sounds like a you problem, brother.
I thought you learned there when I hit you. The keyboard almost
Have you not yet learned that every time you pull over on the side of the road, someone's going to drive into you?
It's like a free target, you know?
You're right. It's my fault.
Yeah.
It will always be your fault, unfortunately.
Have you seen the guy, I saw a video on YouTube, some guy had pulled over on the side after a wreck, and somebody else had hit him intentionally at the end of the race, and he was leaning forward at the right time.
Oh,
and knocked
no.
a tooth out.
Oh, no.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Sector 1 time is good.
Don't follow that line, Dan. It's slow.
Are you in the quali setup, Vigard, or?
If I say no, is it demotivating for you?
No, I was just trying to explain that because it just didn't make any sense for you to gain a second on yourself. That quickly.
Yeah, this is the quali. I'm just warming up.
Vigard's fairly quick, mate. Oh, yeah, we good for 6 out today, Vigard?
Well, in 2 hours we're gonna be good for the 6 hour today, but currently it's tomorrow.
Oh, well, whatever it is for you, mate. 5 PM for me. So second split, the second session, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
in 9-ish hours. So
Yep.
I'm gonna just run straight to bed after the race, basically.
Okay.
I run straight to my bike after the race.
You can run straight to my bed.
Oh, hey!
Hey, there it is.
Let's go.
You're in, Dan.
I know, crazy.
Not yet.
I will be.
He was
Go back out. Go back. Sector 3 time is fast.
Okay.
don't know. Did someone leak
In
because
game
of
mic
that?
check.
Yeah, they might have said, "Oh, that guy sucks." And just screw it. I just punted him in the outer loop. That's all I did.
Oh, no.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Was it Justin?
I'm not racing anymore.
Yeah, it was just.
I'm gonna get off.
Don't kill Justin. Justin got killed last year. Don't kill Justin.
Which Justin? Justin Linear?
Wait, why are you no longer racing, Andy?
Are you in the quali setup as well? No. Legitimately, or?
Oh, Chad. Chad just killed himself warming up his tires.
Oh my.
I was also.
There's some spectacular flips going on in front of me.
Yeah, I recommend watching that. Me, Dan, and
62 time was good.
Who was the
Jeff.
It was Jeff, huh? Okay.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
This was
My name's
spectacular.
What the hell is it? That's obviously a name I'm not aware of.
have you
21
watched
Jump
a
Jump
new
Street?
rendition of 21 Jump Street? Of course you haven't. You're a fossil.
I'm sure he's a fucking fossil.
There's a chuckle.
Means it wasn't over the line.
Your quickest overall.
Nothing's ever wrong.
I thought the line was invented when he was.
No, that's the wheel.
Oh, true.
No, that was the Berlin
Get it
Wall.
right, it was the fire. It was fire that was
fire.
invented when I was a kid.
Ugh.
Ah,
Alright, I'm going to go and do a wee, and then I'm going to come back and do a quali. I'll be back in a minute.
Checker flags out. P1.
Are we and a
Don't quality, Knoxy. Just
A
Just
Wally.
up the back.
Oh, Scotland.
I also had to make sure I wasn't fourth in
That's
the
the end of the
and
session.
out of the four of us because there was no way I wanted to sit there and be I'm the slowest out of myself, Vigard, Andy, and Philip.
The track temps increasing.
Alright,
by
maybe
10
go
around
degrees
the slow.
Celsius.
You like guys?
I asserted my
Good luck.
dominance.
Okay, quali did select. Perfect.
Yeah, that's nice.
An auto select is beautiful.
That's really annoying.
What?
When it doesn't allow you to connect quali straight away, so you lose 30 seconds of it.
I know. Just Australian things, really.
Mm-hmm.
Also, has anyone seen just real quick seen video footage
Well-
of like how pro sim racers warm up their tires?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd wreck.
I would wreck too.
I think generally during quali, people don't talk down. Just a heads
Right,
up.
but yeah, easy done.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius. Okay, Ian, you've got 2 laps to get the job done. 134.1. The leader has just done 133.6. Sector 1 is quick.
Good.
No dice.
Damn.
That's the new fastest lap for Smith, 132.9.
Oh, I missed my exit out.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. P2, you're now 0.2 off the pace.
Hey, Dennis. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Dave, I don't know, mate. Brando's quick. Brando's quick, man. Oh. Interesting. Okay, hopefully it just loads. I have a question, Mr. Garrett.
You're muted. No,
Oh, Reese.
it's a question.
Not.
I might know.
Will the setup automatically load?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Yeah, it automatically did.
The quality
so
setup
it should-
automatically loaded
yeah.
for me.
Yeah, so
quality
the
loaded
race should
automatically.
automatically do it. Just double check, but it should automatically do it.
Yes, it should automatically load because there are two columns we can import these to. There's a quali setup
Dennis, yes,
and
I
a
am doing
race
6
setup.
hour, mate.
So
Okay.
it should automatically.
Cool.
do that.
Nice lap, Brando.
Do you guys
by
in
the
the
way.
GT3 get to choose whether like medium or low down, high downforce or whatever? Or is it
No,
set?
it's going to be set for the track.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a quali and a race. That's it. That's all you can choose.
Yep, correct.
I can't do like a modded fuel one or I'll see myself out.
Yeah, good. See ya. Bye.
Nick did show up.
Yeah, he'll be around.
I like his bright orange number.
I like it how they put my name as Magnus on the info on the stream.
Did they?
Yeah, that's whatever. I'm fine.
That might have been me. I might have accidentally mistyped it, so I'll go
you're
into our
fine.
little file and
You're fine. I'm not
correct
tripping.
everything. Yeah, that is a good point. Just because I've manually typed in a lot of this stuff, if anybody watches the broadcast back and sees their names wrong, please let me know. It's not the broadcaster's fault. It's me.
It's all good.
It's not your fault, Garrett. It's Reese's. I'm just kidding.
I thought you were seeing yourself out.
Yeah, what's going on, man? You're still here.
Well, I DC'd for a second, and then I came back. I saw myself out, but I also saw myself back in.
No, you didn't lock the door fast enough.
I think we needed to lock the door.
Yeah.
We haven't got anyone from Scotland here, have we?
No, Scots.
Was Ian Coates?
Oh, where's Coatsy? Is Coatsy not here?
Is he?
He's signed up for the league. He just might not have made it. A lot of people said they couldn't make round one for various reasons, between walking 6 hour, a couple people traveling, things like that. So, I mean, I was thinking 30 to 35, so we're right in that range. Should hopefully be a little more for round two, because we have 47 signed up.
That's all right. There's plenty of people to hit.
Okay, I have disguised myself, so I am not the same colored target as I was last time. It might confuse people.
He's in an Aston Martin that's like kind of neon green and gray. He's
Thinners, the fuel calc didn't work. I don't know if you saw my screen.
Yeah, it flipped over to race on my screen.
Great.
I don't know if you saw my stream for the DTM, but it didn't work for me. So.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck, everyone.
Gonna go a bit quiet here, chat. I won't be able to chat to you. Gonna be.
I just realised I got.
Otherwise, everybody will be listening to me.
Eat that one up,
Hey, Reese.
Shut up.
Are your wheels meant to be lime green?
He's deafened.
Anybody know how many?
Reese, are your wheels meant to be lime green?
You could be careful.
I can't hear what he's saying back.
I didn't either.
There's an audio channel you've got in there as well, Garrett, for race control, so it allows you to override people. I don't know if you want to tell them about the start zones again. Just in case quickly.
I'm trying to fix why my audio went to disconnected. All right. Can somebody speak in the chat now?
Hola, mi amigo.
Okay, I think I can hear you guys.
Is that a Midnight Kendo livery in front of me? I must have put him in the wall.
Alright, just remember LMP2s and GT3s hold 10 seconds until the class in front of you moves. So GT3s will wait 10 seconds from when the LMP2s move, and LMP2s will wait 10 seconds from when GTPs move.
Andy, are you not moving up or? Oh, there you are.
Move! Get out the way! Get out the way! I don't know why I'm shouting.
Parker, remember the thing, please. While we're racing, please remember.
Yep. I'll shut up in a second.
Now would be good.
Oh yeah, clock just hit 0. Yeah, clock just hit 0. Yep.
Races.
Are we holding? We're holding 10 seconds.
Oh, well, they guard this one.
No, someone just messaged me saying they just accepted the league invite. Thanks for the reminder. I sent them a reminder earlier.
Let us know when it's...
Oh, no.
Now.
Yeah, sure.
We're basing the 10 seconds off the last place car in class.
Yes,
right?
correct.
I can see you, Parker.
Hello, Alex.
And then just try to maintain that gap.
I'm last.
Oh,
Just be patient.
my frames have just died.
Like how bad?
Like bad.
Oh no.
I'm a little disappointed there's only 5 GTPs.
Yeah, me too, man.
We have 9 signed up. 1 didn't pay or get back to me. I haven't heard from him since he signed up. So that left us with 8, and Stewart is out for a Metallica concert. I don't know what is up with
Mate,
the
can you
rest.
imagine Stewart at a Metallica concert? My God.
We'll
You'd
say
probably
we were
still be able to
trying-
hear him.
We were trying to recruit some extra GTPs and still can. So if anybody knows anybody who wants to drive a GTP, they can for the rest of the season.
Thinness, join the league.
Thinness. Except it's like
I saw
3.
Dennis in a practice session for the Glen 6 hours.
Yeah, he's in my chat at the moment.
Or thing is just get some people from your team to join.
Is Craig in the chat? See?
No, mate, no.
Sam was supposed to join tonight.
Yeah, Sam's meant to be in GTPs.
Sam
actually,
Hager,
isn't he?
yeah.
No, not Sam Hager.
Not Sam Hager.
Sam-
Was it
Sam
Sam
Hager.
Cougar?
Sam Hager's here.
Was it Sam Cougar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he sent me a message. He's caught up with work. And will be for the next couple of months. Apparently he's really behind because he's been racing too much, so he's got to take a bit of a break.
Okay, everybody catch up to the GT3 pack, and then just careful, we're going into that turn 7, so.
Not going on green. Not going on green.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're
No,
on
6
one
seconds,
green.
though.
Would you hold back?
GTP is going to hold up just a little bit.
Yeah. Alright, we're starting to bunch back up here, guys.
Yeah, we're coming through the second last corner of the GTPs now.
Not going on
GT3s,
green.
once we get to the top of the hill, we'll start bunching up.
Alright.
GT things.
Yep. Alright, yeah, just make sure we're that 10 seconds behind. Remember, don't go on green if you're GT3 or LMP3. Alright, slow that down just a little bit, lead cars. Let everybody bunch back up.
On your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
My bad at the start, guys.
Okay, Ian, the next car is Hans, and their rating is 4.5.
Sorry about that, Garrett.
P3.
Right side. Clear right.
Oops.
Stay between the lines, please, Ian.
Ah.
There's damage.
Left side.
I know Knoxy what happened.
Clear left.
Oh, I lost it. Leto hit me.
Into repairs.
My own teammate.
I locked up coming through, and I couldn't stop.
Are you guys saying you had a brawl mid-chicane?
Yeah, we had a brawl. Team Brawls had a brawl. Try to move on Chad, that was probably a bit...
Nice, Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh look, Nick spun.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
The next car is Lord, and their rating is 2.0.
Alright, did someone have a question?
The leader has just done a 134.5. Okay, Ian, we have no recorded pit timings. The exit position estimates are unreliable. You should have plenty of space on the exit.
Well, that went well.
Left front, 97%. Right rear, 97. Its exit looks clear.
Thanks for that, Nick.
Fastest lap for Smith, 134.4. You're running last. Come on, Ian. It's on lap 4. It will end on lap 27. Slow car ahead. There'll be no blue flag here. We're on the same lap.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
New fastest lap for Smith, 134.1. Slow car ahead. We're on the same lap, so they'll get no blue flag. The guy in front is slow.
Love how hard the braking elements you.
You're approaching a group of slower cars. That's your quickest lap.
Go inside.
Car right. Clear right.
Good day,
Green in front of us.
Okay, Ian, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you.
Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
On your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
The pit window is now open. Alright, Ian. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Come on.
Exit in the pits to clear air.
Seriously.
You go inside, Christian.
On your right. Clear right.
Slow car ahead. This is the leader for their class. Your lap time was at 1:35.0. That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 1:33.8. Coming up on a slower car.
On your right. Clear right.
That lap time was 1:34.8.
That's right.
Jesus.
What's it in here?
Oh fuck, that was close.
New fastest lap for Smith, 1:33.8.
Watch it. Ooh! Oh my god.
Carlos, if you are in the voice chat, I think you have a little bit of wheel damage.
Car left. Clear left.
My heart.
Car right. Clear right.
Fastest lap for Smith, 1:33.5.
Right side, Alex.
Thank you.
Carlos, if you can hear this, you get free repair in the pits if you need to use it.
What do you say? I didn't get.
Did anybody catch that?
I don't think
He said
He said he didn't hear you.
Can somebody else let him know then?
Yeah. You get a fast repair, Carlos.
Anyone else can't see the apex of the last turn?
Yeah, I can't see it. Shit. It's too glary.
Keep catching traffic at the worst time.
I have.
I think Josh is getting PTSD right now if he's looking in his mirror.
Traffic lost me 2 seconds. It's fine. It's just nature of the game.
But
Whee!
So Justin, should I try this dive bomb thing you mentioned before?
Hold him up, Josh. Hold him up. No.
Car right. Clear right.
Go, Josh. Go. Not my smartest move.
Josh was just getting bullied.
Yeah, I apologise for that one.
Slower class car ahead.
Sorry, Dan.
Oh,
Didn't mean
Justin,
to
that
cut
was
you off
close.
Bro, I'm fighting for my life right now.
Right side, Brandon.
Right side. Clear right.
Fastest lap for Smith, 1:33.0. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
Left side. Clear left.
Bro! You fucking kidding me?
Okay, the guy, let's see you guys
Dan.
coming.
Right, mate.
Look at it after, Dan.
Slower cars ahead. Class leaders in this group. These guys are scrapping for position.
Thank you. Smooth bounce. Never mind.
Car left. Clear left.
You'll be warned about track limits.
Let me know when we have to pit and do. We got on the start. That's all. That's all. Sorry.
On your left.
Okay, Randy, that's not fucking allowed.
Big guard? Oh.
No, throwing a defensive move against the faster class is one thing, but that was also 100% blocking.
No,
We'll take a look.
We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Have a look. It's all about. You know what it is.
Yep.
Should have taken him out, Randy.
Is there nothing in the rules against inciting violence?
Right side.
Not that I'm aware of.
God damn it.
I have a technicality.
Smith, car number 16, is now leading.
Alright, would it be a shame if I just gave you a little push here?
Why am I feeling targeted?
Well, did you know you are?
Yeah, just.
You're just mad at me because of we got Holland and we don't.
You're right.
The World Cup.
Yeah, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're wrong.
Is that what Alan tells you?
Never listen to Alan. Doesn't know what he's talking about, that guy.
Yo, Reese in the top 10? Good job.
You'll have time to improve it. This is good. Well done, Ian.
Going right, Josh.
I'm gonna give you a straight traffic.
Don't worry about me, Reese. I got it.
This is just your friendly reminder to keep an eye on your fuel tank.
But I can't see it. It's inside the car somewhere.
We go right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So
Hitting us left dirt.
GT3 should still have
Coming up on a
a
slower
little
class
bit
car.
left.
5 laps.
Anderson is exiting from position 14. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Right side, clear right.
Incident in turn 1. Okay, Ian. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Your lap time was 1:34.6.
Have to do anything to get the quick fix?
No.
Make sure it's checked.
It should automatically be checked.
Unless you
Could
change
be on the same page
civic
as the
settings
tire.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Make sure you got an insurance claim.
I need my money back.
Messed up, Indy. As I oversee turn 1.
If we were in the UK, I'd have you wait in line in the queue.
Civilization is based on queuing.
We'll have different fuel, Philip. I can't tell you when you got a bit, mate.
So you caught on, Andy, to my
I think it was pretty obvious with how slow you were at the start of the race.
Are you taking fuel?
I was like, he's definitely backing me up.
I'm taking fuel. It's up to you, Alex.
Randy, pass right. Or left, excuse me. Left side. Left side. Left side.
Okay, Ian, you've used half your fuel. Coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, no. Alex, taking fuel is up to you, so... Or when you take fuel is up to you.
No, that tires.
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't take tires.
No, don't take tires.
tires.
Don't take tires.
So this is the WEC style rules where the tires and fuel are done at separate times. So like I said, is another reminder, uncheck your tires unless you absolutely want to take them.
Here's Dave.
Why did you guys have another lap?
Was Vanguard saving fuel?
No.
Yeah.
Just like the guy didn't set the collie set up during practice.
Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
Start at the dump, Richard.
Is that a wild Knoxy behind me?
There's a car exit in the heads up. There's an incident in turn 1.
On your left. Clear left.
Your last lap time was at
Car left. Clear left.
track limits. Watch those lines.
Where's my lollipop man?
There's an incident in turn 9. Looks like it's Argo.
I believe at the Candy Factory, but...
Oh, Sam. Equal the points for the team.
Slower class cars ahead. Slower class car.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Thank you, boys.
Thanks, Chase.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay with the undercut, Josh.
Thank you. It was a little sketchy.
Look at John.
On your left. Clear left.
You've just done a 135.1, coming up on a slower car. Okay, here, your time's pretty consistent. Smith is pitting.
Oh my
15
god.
minutes left. The gap to P3 in front is now 1.9. Slower class car.
Ah, shit.
Argo is entering the pits. He's in P3. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out.
I've gone too conservative on the fuel, or extreme, I guess.
So too much.
No, other way.
He's just playing mind games right now. That's all it is.
Don't worry, I wasn't listening anyway to begin with, so.
Right side, clear right.
Slower class car ahead. You're reeling Lord in the gaps now, 3.6. That lap time was 1:34.2. That's your best lap of this session.
On your right. Nice car, isn't it?
Left side, clear left.
Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader.
If you come through on the right, make that the left.
Nice job, Parker.
Parker, why are you pitting?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I guess broken things again.
To go. That's 10 minutes left.
I got lost, that's what happened.
Right side. Clear right.
Come on, that's the stuff. Well done, Ian. Lord, behind is pitting now. We like this. Keep doing it. E3.
Right side, Dave.
Gap to Smith. Ahead is now 15 seconds. Car in front of us is Smith. Their rating is 1.7.
Thank you.
Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, Ian, you got about 4 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 1:4.6. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
Thanks, boys.
Gap to Smith ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car, we estimate 4 laps fuel remaining.
Saw that.
Alright, Ian, gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Big out to Smith. Ahead is now 15 seconds.
Thank you, Carlos.
Yep, no problem.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
You got it, Mark. Thanks, mate.
Hey, Becker, that was a little bit of a dive. My bad. Almost right there, Chad.
I'll let you go on the right, Aldo.
What was that?
Push now, we might get second place. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 36.0. Coming up on a slower car. Gap to Hansen behind is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Hey Garrett, can you increase that fuel thing a little bit more? Because this is the most boring race in the world, having to eke this out.
What do you mean?
I've had to fuel save from lap 2.
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.7 off the pace.
Sorry, Josh.
0.4 off the pace.
Well, I don't want to get it too close.
No,
because
no,
then
I'm joking,
people
I'm joking.
Start from the pit lane.
I'm joking,
and
mate.
fuel.
Yeah, Chad had, I thought he was going to get it without stopping, but just stopped last lap.
On inside Logan.
Did he really?
Yeah, he just stopped like 2 laps ago. I thought he was going to be.
Thank you.
The
Yeah, I
setup has
made
a
it.
lot of fuel on it, so.
Come on, Parker.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do this for God.
Just because it's a shit race doesn't mean you can't win that.
Yeah, right then. Cheers.
Knoxy, when we're done, I want to plead my case on something.
We'll have time. Sure.
Okay, Ian.
Logan
One
going
more to go.
left.
Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
Thank you.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, whoosh!
Oh, when I'm catching.
Bye, Steven.
1 litre remaining.
Oh.
I'm what's going right. Thank you.
Yeah, Steven, I pulled a play out of your book and just changed up the look again.
What's that?
Livery. You've changed yours up a couple times now.
Oh, yeah. We don't mention that.
How are you feeling for God?
Incident in turn 9. We're running on fumes now.
I've got clean up on my seat right now.
Now that the other one's gone, by the way, or, well, not gone, but you don't use that blue and pink and purple
Nick.
one. It reminded me of Baskin Robbins for some reason.
Yeah, I know. Terrible color choice, really.
I mean, I thought it looked great. It just once I saw the Baskin Robbins thing.
It's stuck.
I could fly. Y'all know what this means. Huzzah, magic powers!
People still racing.
Good
Car
race,
ahead
Naldo. That was
is
a lot of fun.
Hanson, and their rating is 4.5. We're on the podium. Good drive. Well done, Ian.
Hey, I won. That's fun.
Well done. P1 and GT3s.
0.6 of a litre for God. What about you?
Same. Oh, sorry. I didn't think you were going to turn in there.
Oh my. Oh my.
Hey, great race, everybody. Just a reminder, we do have a post-race debrief. You can join in the Discord if you want to do it. If you were involved, in this, you want to report, just follow the system. If you have questions, reach out to me.
Can I report myself?
Can I report the guard for stopping me from doing first place burnouts?
Did you do a murder?
No. Oh,
Quick thing,
maybe
Knoxy,
that's
that
not
kid.
quite as clear cut as it appeared. Might let someone else talk about that.
But the hit check into turn 1, Knoxy, that,
Whoa. Settle down. Settle down. Yo. Relax.
Wait.
We got to get it loaded up and all sorts of stuff yet.
Yeah, give it a couple minutes.
So I think being up from 2:30 a.m., I'm going to use that as my excuse for doing poorly.
I just thought you were generally shit, that's all.
I've got to go, but end of lap 11 for me. End of lap 11. Cheers.
End of lap 11. Very good. Sounds like there's going to be a fair bit to talk about.
Wow.
Just remind everyone, Ian, that it's nothing personal. It's just we're going to learn from it.
Yeah. 100%.
What you do.
100%.
I got P7. Holy shit! What was I doing up there?
My wheel is cooking.
Told you were doing good. Told you.
Yeah, me and Olivia at this point look like.
All right, let me know when everybody's in.
She said.
Again, for those who didn't hear, thank you all for a good first race. I know there were some incidents, but I think overall it was a good first race for a lot of us joining in for the first time.
Yep. I mean, people you don't know how they race and how they react, but you all kind of drove to what people are around you, so it was great.
Well, I probably could have given him more space there.
So Brandon won GTP. Andy, did you get P1 in Deliria, did you? P2s?
I did, yeah.
You and the guard were getting a little tussly at the end there, weren't you?
I know, yes.
I'll be right back.
I do not know how neither of us died.
Yeah, I was watching you and I was like, if you take me out, I'm not going to be happy. This is my best performance I've ever done.
So let me know when you're ready, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's review starts first, shall we? So GP start was good. Nothing silly happened. Chad did a good job, put himself... P3 is often better than P2. As much as I tried to hang it around the outside, I couldn't get him. So that was fine. Ooh, we don't want to watch the pace car, do we? Okay. Start here looks all right. Who's number 10? Who's that? Is that the guy?
That'd be Andy.
Andy. So probably Andy, if you're here, might be easier to be a little bit
I completely
closer.
buggered up the start.
All right. You probably want to be a little bit closer there, I think, so you can crowd him a little bit more, and you can see, like if you go right next to him, you should be able to just place yourself where you can see the front wheels, the front of the car next to you. It's a little easier when you're next to him, so you can get the jump a bit easier. Anything exciting happen here? A little lock up? Okay, that was good. Let's have a look at, the pace car again.
You really like that.
GT3 was a bit of a cluster, but everyone got through it from the first couple of laps, I think.
So I think everybody stuck to the rules there. That's good.
I'll have a little, not incident, but thing to watch up at the bus stop.
Yeah. Okay. So the start procedure seems to have worked okay. No one's done anything ridiculously crazy, which is good.
Was that Nick going wide or something?
I'm off the bus.
No, that was me going wide at the bus stop.
Okay.
So go to chase view for me.
I've got Nick's wheels on my car. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Garrett
did tell you that at the start of the race.
Chase.
Yeah, appreciate it. Bit late then.
Okay.
A little overreaction.
So Garrett, you just overreacted, mate. There.
Yeah.
I understand why.
I got spooked.
Yeah. Is that Chase?
I got a bit spooked, but I also knew I want to show the rejoin too, just because it was calculated at the time. Like as soon as I did it, I knew where I was going.
Yeah, so you got a little bit spooked, you push yourself off the road, and then let's have a look at the rejoin. Yeah, it's okay. Probably just, you can hear a fair bit of throttle there, Garrett. You probably just want to be careful going over the grass. You don't want to be on the throttle while you do that.
Grass. It's over there.
I did mean to hold that a little tighter, so I apologize.
Oh no, you're good.
No, it's not you, man. It's not you. So just for everybody to understand what this is about. This is absolutely not about finding blame, except for against Parker. We're allowed to blame Parker.
You know what? I actually saw that coming.
we'll have a look at yours and my little touch, Parker. Don't worry. So just to be really clear, though, it's not about finding blame. It's all about just trying to learn how to avoid incidents in the future and how to make sure that, you can have a safe, fast race. So there's absolutely no blame being thrown around in these. So what did Josh do? Josh is... Oh, okay. So Justin's clipped Josh and has braked first. Okay, so look, to be honest with you, I can see what's happened here. Justin has taken a really good line and he's got a good run on Josh. Yeah. And he is in the brakes. He's seen that it's going to go wrong and he's in the brakes. To be honest, Josh probably needed to accelerate a little bit earlier here. Josh is also being very cautious, I think, because Garrett is out here scaring everybody. Good job, Garrett. So I think I would call this one of those kind of racing incidences, and glad to see that everybody got through it because everybody did the right thing here. Josh was trying to make sure he didn't get hit by Garrett or hit Garrett. Justin has hit the brakes, figured out he's probably going to go into Josh, and has, you can see, tried to avoid. And Josh is slightly under speed here, so you can kind of see how that's occurred. And thankfully, Josh has caught it without damage, which is good. Lost a couple of spots, unfortunately, but everybody got through. So, I mean, what can you say about that? That was actually good management by everybody with a slight touch, which was probably caused by Garrett. So, Garrett, you're to blame. Oh, no, that's right. We're not blaming anyone. Sorry. Sorry, Garrett. Very sorry. All right. Okay, Chad and I. So I'm trying to overtake Chad for P2 here. I mean, Chad, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your thoughts here, man?
I really didn't think you were going to send it up the outside. I thought it was too late.
You've raced me, Chad.
Well, I think you're on the grass, so it would be.
Well, you didn't on lap 1, so I thought you were trying to spook me because we were on cold tires. So I figured lap 3 and beyond, I'd expect that move, but not on cold tires.
Okay. Okay. And so the incident itself, what do you think?
I didn't have any contact until after the exit of the bus stop, so I got my 4X on the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you squeezed Knoxy a bit, though, I reckon, from a outsider's perspective.
Yeah, so I guess this is, I mean, ultimately two quite experienced drivers, right? So I guess, Chad, I was expecting you to be a little bit tighter here and see me there. And it feels like here, like I've had to go across the grass because I figured we were both going into the wall if I didn't. So I think you can see that whether you expected me there or not, I am there. But look at the line you're taking, like there's not space for another car there. That's kind of how I feel about that one. What do you think, mate?
Well, I don't know that I can predict the space through the full chicane. I know if I take more of that curb, I'm going to get bounced left into you. So that's the reason I didn't go up on the curb, is because I didn't either want to get bounced right.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and like that's okay.
The new curbs as
that's
well.
That's right. Which is fine because we're still side by side here. So fair enough. You didn't want to get bounced into me. I appreciate that. For me, it's more this part here where I'm definitely there. And I know it's hard in this part of this track to be able to change lines when you're kind of halfway through. But I feel like you can see that I've reacted to you being there. I know that if I try and take my line here, I'm going to hit you. And one or both of us going into the wall. So I've ended up having to take avoiding action, which has pushed me in the grass and then made me spin. So I feel like it's not that first bit, mate. No worries there. I understand you don't want to take too much curb and bounce into someone, but I reckon on the second one, I think that you needed to afford me a little bit more space there because I'm and we talk about this a lot with the other guys too, whether you expect the person to be there or not. If they are, you've got to give them the space, yeah? Would you agree with that?
Yep. If I can, but I'm not sure at that speed and that line I can turn any further right without losing control of the car. So there's part of me also that was kind of expecting, I mean, I've had people try and do that in Publix and you just get absolutely have your nose chopped off on entry. And so I've learned to just open the wheel if you're
Can we
anticipating
see it in
contact.
full speed, Knox? Can you do it in full
Yeah,
speed?
we can do it at full speed.
Yeah. Later you'll see what happens when you do take too much curb and bump left.
So yeah, so I mean, I would say whether it's you and me or anybody else, Chad, and like you and I probably shouldn't have these kind of situations because we're both a bit more experienced than that. But at the end of the day, at this point, I'm there. So we need to be giving space to the car that's there. You know what I mean? Like if you you look like you've tried to go a little bit wider there, but there just isn't enough space for me at this point. And whether you, and the other thing too is, to be fair, you have tried to give a little bit more space at this point, but at that point I've already gone, well, if I take the normal line here, we're going to crash. So I've bailed out. So, but yeah, I mean, we don't want to spend forever on it, but I do think a little bit more space in that case was kind of important.
I can assure you that if my skill ability afforded me the opportunity to do more space, I would
Fair
have.
enough.
I do. I mean, when you were just watching it there in slow motion, the curb actually did bounce me even the slightest bit to the left, which is what I was trying to wait for it to settle.
Yeah, that's all right, man. And like we say, it's not a. I mean, we can probably go back a little bit further and just see. I mean, I guess it is a little bit late, but yeah. I think at the end of the day, there needed to be a little bit more space there. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't have had a huge effect had somehow that little tiny touch give me a meatball.
Did that give you a meatball? I wondered why you went in, because I was like, you had no damage.
Yeah, no, that gave me a meatball.
That's GTE level damage.
Mm.
I want to see if I think.
So what did you do?
I saw a lot of fucking smoke.
Here's teammates, dude. Watch
I know, brawl, had a brawl. Okay, so you've just guessed the wrong way.
Turn right.
You probably want to do cockpit. He just sees
Because
it looks
all
like
I saw was smoke,
coming.
right? And I saw, what did I don't know. In the split second, I just saw a lot of fucking smoke, and I was like,
Are you coming off throttle?
I'm rolling at this stage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
do
think
have a.
Knoxy was sideways, so I thought he was going left when I made my decision.
And look,
Like,
the other thing was, like, I was just holding my brakes too. Yeah, so I'd gotten, it had happened, and I've just held my brakes, tried to be as consistent, like, as, yeah. So, unfortunately, that gave me a meatball, which was disappointing.
Yeah, but it made for one hell of an exciting finish.
Oh, mate, I ran out of fuel. God damn it. I had to pit this lap, and I had to try and make it last, and I ran out of fuel with 2 fucking corners to go.
Well,
Anyway,
that's exactly the calculus I had. I was like, wait, that was lap 2. We're going to need at least 3 laps of fuel. If I can fuel save and get it down to 2 laps, I should be able to beat him. And then I come out of the pits behind you. I was
Man,
like,
what
fuck.
was it, like a couple of seconds? God damn it. Anyway,
You
is what it
you
is.
were 13 seconds ahead of me after the pits.
Yeah, no fuel, man. Yeah, so that was disappointing, but it is what it is.
I think we had a big incident lap 2 of the GT3s.
Well, we got a submission.
Just coming out the first corner.
To review. Lap 1 T1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lap 1 T1.
Car number 30.
Car number 30, lap 1 T1.
Yeah.
That's Nick. You're on Nick.
Yeah, you're literally looking at it.
Oh, it's Nick. We're looking at it right now. That's lap 2, I
that's
think.
lap 2, though. Lap 2 then.
Lap 2.
Okay.
I think he's probably got the wrong lap.
Yep.
You can check with lap 1 if you want.
Is this like an actual incident?
No, this has to be the.
Okay. This is one of those situations where Nick is expecting Curtis to take the line that he's expecting Curtis to take. But Curtis doesn't. And Curtis is allowed to take whatever line he likes there as long as he leaves 1 car width on the inside. You know, that's kind of the rule, right? When you're side by side, you've got to leave a car width on the inside. I mean, it's a difficult one because the line here, the traditional line here, is to go all the way out where, who's that? To where Brando is, right? But unfortunately, Curtis has not done that. However, Curtis is allowed to take this line. He's on the outside of the corner. The car doing the overtaking has to overtake safely in this case. and hasn't. So
Oh, we're going over this. I was going to ask for this.
yeah, so Curtis, was that you? Just spoke?
No, it's Chris.
Oh, right. So yeah, Curtis has found himself on the outside and is being safe, which is fine, and he's not like a million car widths across to the right-hand side. He's taking a conservative line, but Nick is just assuming that he's going to take that wider line. We often talk about being close to the other car, but when we talk about being close to the other car, it's more about the entry than it is the exit. So Nick has been a little aggressive here. Like, he didn't need to come out here. He still would have got the move done because the next corner's a right-hander anyway. So I think in this case, and it's difficult because now Curtis is in Nick's blind spot too, so Nick doesn't necessarily know exactly where he is either. So it makes it a little bit difficult, but Nick needs to be aware that he hasn't cleared the other car yet. And there needs to be space given by both. And Nick's line is following out onto the curb there. So particularly on this corner, there are different lines here, and just because you might take that really wide line doesn't mean the other guy might. So, I mean, there's a little bit of it's a little bit of kind of half-half, this one. Curtis, probably given that someone is overtaking him on the inside, should have left as much space as possible, perhaps. But he's within his rights to take the line he's taken, and then Nick has his nose in front, but he hasn't cleared him. And it doesn't mean that Nick can then just take any line he likes. So, because he hasn't cleared him yet. Yeah, so does that all make sense to everybody? It's kind of it's disappointing, it's unfortunate, but I wouldn't be putting
Talk about
blame.
the aftermath of that right quick.
Ooh, what happened in the aftermath?
Yeah, go back a
Nick
couple of...
didn't hold his brakes.
Who didn't hold their
So
brakes?
if you go to my car, which would be Chris London.
Chris London. What number are you, Chris? You guys need to give me your numbers. There's too many people.
667.
667.
I think.
667.
6, 7,
Might
6,
be
7.
17. It might be 17.
It's actually 17.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have to go next.
Oh!
See who it's holding.
Nick does hold his brakes. You can see the front tyres are locked.
Yeah, but if you look at his rear brake lights, they're not on. I was looking at it. On
Yeah.
the replay.
And have a look. See his front tyres are locked there? He's holding his brakes.
Once, so when if you look,
brake lights.
Yeah, look at
his
his
brake lights.
The review of the
Well, brake lights or not, his front tyres are locked.
Yeah.
He has to be on the brakes. He cannot be slowing down more than having his front brakes on. Now, he may well have not hit the brakes until a little bit late because the wheels are still turning there, but he's in the middle of the crash at that point. So,
from when I was looking at the replay, it looked like as soon as he hit the wall, he lets off the brakes and starts drifting across the track. And
yeah, I mean,
he did lift off the brakes entirely.
Yeah.
He got his telemetry up. He's lifted off.
yeah, it is entirely possible that he's lifted off the brakes here.
Lock, they're off, and they're back on.
And I think
So
what he's
lifted it on the
probably
curb.
tried to do is probably tried to spin around there, which in the moment you can understand. And yeah, 100%, he should be still on the brakes here. 100% he should still be on the brakes there. If he's off the brakes there, that's not the best idea. By the same token, he is also likely trying not to hit the wall again, but you can see that by there, he's back on the brakes again because the front wheels are locked. So we know he's back on the brakes there. He should have held his brakes. He should have held his brakes 100% in the middle of a crash. When you're in that situation, when you're there, you should undoubtedly just be holding the brakes. No doubt. So
It looks to me, from my experience in GT3, as that car comes around, he's still on the brakes. That's just ABS working.
yeah, so there's ABS working. Yeah, there's a few things going on there. There's ABS working, and but you can see that he's trying to hold his brakes because the front wheel's locked, right? So your front wheels don't lock
ABS
unless you're on the
does
brakes.
Weird things when you're going in reverse. It's not doing as good a job, or it's kicking in a lot easier.
I can understand what he's done, right? So what he's done, he's hit the wall. The car's spinning around. At that point, he's like, "Oh, good, I'm going to spin around." So he's come off the brakes, but unfortunately, it's then grabbed, and then he's put the brakes back on. So I'm not going to. Yes, he should have held his brakes the entire accident, but I'm not going to throw too much his way there. He's actually trying to spin end up there, and he thinks he's going to end up there. That's why he's come off the brakes. And then when it's clear that that's not going to happen, he's got straight back on the brakes. So, and it's really unfortunate that he's been collected, and that sucks. But are you on the brakes, Christian?
He was until I don't think it mattered anymore.
Yeah, so a little bit more caution, actually, Christian, on your part there too. There's a crash happening in front of you. I see you touch the brakes there, but then you're off them again, and then back on.
Yeah.
So a little bit more caution because, especially here, 2 cars involved, there's very often they come back onto the track. So a little bit more caution from you as well there to just give yourself enough time and space because you don't want to, I know you're going to lose time, which sucks, but if I'm you at this stage, I'm on the brakes heavily because I don't know where they're going. He could bounce back. He's going to come across by the angle on his car, right? You need a little bit more time to make a decision. Yeah? And then you do make the decision, but you're just moving too quickly. So there's, and it's netcode too by the look of it. It is. It's also netcode.
At the end of the day, I prefer to lose 5 seconds because I lifted and I have to go to the pits.
Yeah. Yeah. So really, there's about 4 things going on there. All of them are kind of just on the edge. So Nick's move wasn't quite right. He needed to just leave a little bit of space, understand the corner a little bit better. People don't always go all the way out to the edge there. So he needed to leave a little bit more space, especially since he would have got the move done anyway. Curtis, I don't know, man. There's not a lot that Curtis could have done here, to be honest with you, except for just be aware that there's a car on his inside and just give him as much space as you can because you're not going to be able to defend the position from there. You've lost it. And then, it's Randy. And then Christian, more caution, mate, because you can see that that's going to end badly, but you can also hear that there's a lot of throttle on there. How far in front of the next? And you're a mile in front of the next guy anyway. So a little bit more caution there as well, I would say. So, right, what's next? Ooh.
I don't know. I don't think
Did you get hit again, Christian? Oh. Okay, and you hold your brakes, which is excellent. Okay. Okay. It is an unfortunate one, but it is also avoidable, to be fair. Oh, that's just an off-track by Andy by the look of it. Or a clip of the wall.
I think I have one. Yeah, a couple of times.
My most recent one is lap 16, so...
I'm a good friend of that wall.
Philip, you're off track, mate. You can't overtake when you've been off track, buddy.
Knoxy, I think I got one.
Yeah, just hang on. Philip, okay, so this would be, if you did get this move done, that would be a give it back anyway, because you're taking an advantage from being off track. So if you're off track, sit in behind.
Yeah,
don't go past.
Go further. I thought that he would give it back. Look. Oh.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. You hear, Philip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sense, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't overtake. Like, that's a 1X. You get the 1X on your screen. As soon as you get the 1X, you can't be overtaking. I mean, that would be, that would be kind of protestable, like Dave.
Yeah, I'm going to report this. I hope
Dave could report this, and the stewards would have to agree. Well, I'm not going to put words in the steward's mouth. The stewards will have to make their own decision. But at the end of the day, that's gaining a lasting advantage from leaving the track, which, generally speaking, is frowned upon. So yeah,
unless you're following the iRacing sporting code, then it's apparently acceptable according to iRacing.
iRacing sporting code. I mean, Dave here is getting a little excited too, just quietly. Dave, you need to leave him space, even though he's maybe not done the right thing. Like, both of you here, like, from a racecraft point of view, both of you here would have been able to get the move done up to the next corner had you set sat him behind and got the draft. So Philip, you'd gone off the track, so you should have just come in behind and got the draft through the S's and taken him on the straight. And then Dave, same thing. Had you not touched him here, if you had just kept your foot flat.
I didn't want to touch him. To be fair,
I know.
I didn't even expect him to move.
Yeah,
So
but
that was all good. I was having a good fight with him, so it was all good.
It's that same thing though. His car's there, right? Like you need to give him the space wherever he is. He's allowed to take that line, and then had you kept it flat but stayed a little wider, you would have been able to come in behind him and then take him on the next straight anyway. So because you're both so close, you're going to get the draft.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. What's next?
I sent you 2 messages. If
Did
no
you?
one else has something, I have 2.
Okay.
I was saying I had one.
If you guys want to type them in the chat for the voice chat as well, we can start looking by lap. It might make it easier.
Oh yeah, this voice chat right here. Yeah.
Oh.
Lap 11.
Hold
Dan
on.
and me.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh.
So who's this? Josh.
T-boy.
And so this is a little bit like Nick's one. I can see what Josh is trying to do. I can see what Josh is trying to do, and I can see what Tim's trying to do. Tim's line is shallow. Oh, no, not really. Tim's line's not really that shallow. It's a little bit shallow, but, you know, again, it's a little bit like Nick. You've got to take into account that the guy you're racing may not drive the exact racing line the way you expect them to. There's a real kind of there's a really important thing to do, and we mentioned it at the start, is you can't expect the other guy to always do what you think they're going to do. Like, Tim is allowed to go a little shallow here. His line probably is just a little shallow there compared to the Lambo, right? And I think Josh would be the first to say that, you know, that wasn't intentional. You got 2 things happening here too, that the Lambo is an understeer car on power and the Mustang's an oversteer car on power. You're both trying to get it on the power at the same time. The cars behave differently, but ultimately, where Josh is here, this move is never going to work. This is not going to be an overtake. So Josh did need to just back out and concentrate on getting through the next corner better than Tim, and then take him on the next straight. So, I mean, Josh, you in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you feel that that's reasonable?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it wasn't really like, to be fair, when I was coming out of that, I didn't realize, I thought the overlap was kind of gone, because it is gone there. If you look there, the overlap's gone.
Yeah.
And then, just put on power and then caught it, like, slightest tap on his rear end.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. I mean, ultimately, you know, if stewards were looking at this, the responsibility's got to be on you, Joshy, because you've hit it like where you've hit him. You know what I mean? He has left you space on the inside. He has got a bit of a shallow line, but at the end of the day, kind of, you know, the overtaking car has to do it safely. So a little bit more caution in that case. I mean, it's a real shame for Tim. Did he get through without damage?
Yeah,
No.
I think just 360 and tap the wall.
Okay, a little bit of rear damage. Is there anything you want to say on that, Tim?
No, it's just one of those things, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, right? And it's and there's, you know, definitely no intent here, and you can see that. And I suppose, Josh, you got to kind of expect that Timmy's wider. He's probably not going to quite get the jump you do, but yeah, I mean, that's a real shame because it was really just a tiny touch too. But yeah, ultimately the car behind needs to let me be clear about this. The car behind has to overtake safely until such time as effectively they're side by side. Once they're side by side, then both cars have to leave room. So if you're like coming into a corner and your front wheel is kind of at the rear wheel of the car in front, then the car in front needs to leave you room. But remembering, of course, that the car in front, sometimes you just got to leave a bit of room, because if the guy's there, even if he's not all the way across, you end up in this situation where you get turned. This one's a little bit different, but you've just got to give racing room. It's really important to give racing room. And, you know, the guy doing the overtaking needs to take into account how much that's going to slow everybody down. If you're poking your nose in everywhere, it's going to slow. It's going to slow you both down. You're going to get caught by people behind as well. So, you know, I would say this is a really unfortunate one, and Josh is clearly not intending to clip Tim. Tim's clearly not intending to squeeze Josh. You know, it's an unfortunate one. Chase hit the
I
wall.
will say, Tim, if you were in the Aston, you would have had 0 damage.
No, it was the back, mate. It was the back. It wasn't the front. The Aston would have lost it. It would have, it would have been a black flag.
I thought he hit the front.
The Aston's built like a tank.
No, the front is built
only on the front though.
I just want to bring one thing up. It's no issue. Like, it's fine. It's just, it is what it is. It wasn't anything bad, but I see it leading to something potentially. If you're an LMP2 and you're diving to the outside of GT3s in certain corners, just be heads up on that, because it ruins your run and it kills that GT3 car's run out of the corner. And also, too, later on in the race, especially on the GT3s, our front end starts pushing so bad, it would be really easy for the GT3s to understeer into those LMPs. So, as long...
Chase, I understand what I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but this comes back to what we talked about at the start, right? So, the faster cars, and I think there's very often very often the issues that happen between classes is a misunderstanding about how it kind of works. At the end of the day,
that's all it was.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the faster class is going to pass you. They have to, otherwise they lose time. It can be really uncomfortable. It's going to happen in places that you don't expect, but they're a faster car. They've got more grip, so they're going to overtake you. And so that's what I was saying at the start about when you're being overtaken, wherever you happen to be, if you're on the inside of the corner and an LMP2 is on the outside of the corner, then you need to hold your inside line because they're allowed to be there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of caution, but
I'm not...
But at the end of the day,
I'm not arguing that.
It's a
Sorry.
dance.
Yeah,
You
I'm not
guys
arguing
gotta,
that. There was just a few times where they would come in a little close, and it was like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like dragging my brake just so I don't understeer.
Yeah, they want to come in. Yeah, they want to come in close though, like it's intentional, and we actually encourage people to get quite close to each other on the entry to a corner. And the reason for that is because if the LMP2 stays really, really wide, then they're not going to get the exit, and they're going to get really slow in the middle of the corner, and you're going to have a crash on the exit. So we actually encourage people to get quite close side by side when on entry, because otherwise you have these really wide, funny lines like we're looking at right here, where one person's really tight, one person's really wide, and it's really hard to judge exactly where everybody is. The other thing is, if you're nice and tight to each other, if there is a touch, it's a side-by-side touch and it doesn't cause big issues. It's just a side-by-side touch, and then everybody gets through it.
Unless
right?
Netgo decides that it's just not your day.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously you've got
a slight touch turns into
you've got to leave enough space for the person to be able to have a little wiggle and still get away with it, right? But we don't. It's a bad idea for cars to be like on the opposite side of the track in the middle of a corner or on the entry of a corner. Yeah, you've got to, and we'll have a look at, like, if you can give me an example of one, we'll have a look at it and we'll talk about it. But yeah, it's you need to get close enough as an overtaking car to a GT3 to be able to maintain your speed through the corner. Otherwise, what you do is you ruin everybody's exit and it costs everybody half a second. And the faster cars have to pass. They're not going to wait. They can't wait. They've got their own race to go through. So, you can't expect them to just wait for the GT3 to finish what they've got to do and then go. So, but it is also a good point. You've got to be cautious. The LMP2s have got to have some caution when they're overtaking GT3s, 100%. Right, Dave's there on this one. Dan's gone. This is the one he wanted to look at. Dave's there. So if we look at this, I mean, it's late, but Dave is definitely there at the entry to the corner. Dan has not left car width. Dave
Would Dan getting car left, though, is the question.
but it doesn't really matter. So this is the thing. Whether you're getting car left or not getting car left, you need to be aware of where everybody is. So you need to be watching your mirror. If he's not in your mirror, he's probably next to you. You know, so you can't. You know, if you go to the stewards in a real race, they don't say, "Did your spotter tell you the car was there?" They say, "You hit that car. You're to blame." Right? So in this case, you can see Dave's even hit his rear wheel. So Dave is in position. Dan needs to leave him room. And this is, again, one of those situations where Dan wouldn't have lost this place anyway. This move here is only going to end with everybody having a problem, right? So Dan here, had he just left a car width, he would have got the exit anyway, and he would have had the entry to the next corner, so he wasn't going to lose this place. So doing this is not helping anybody. He may not have been aware that Dave was there, but Dave is far enough along, and we say that the front wheel against the rear wheel is the point at which we define that a car is alongside. Dave is there. I mean, it's not a good corner to be trying to do this, and Dave, from a racecraft point of view, you're not going to get this position. It may be that you just entered a little quicker. But this corner should be flat also, so I'm a bit surprised you were able to get there. Dave, you in here? You are here.
Yeah, I'm here. If you go back a bit, you'll see why. From here, he made a mistake here.
Okay, so he's made a mistake. You've looked to capitalise. You're there.
I was behind him for 3 laps already. And
yeah, you're there.
I tried some stuff and it didn't work. So in here, I tried to set him up for the next corner, actually, just side by side.
Yeah.
And that's it. I didn't want to pass him here. I wanted to push him out, knowing I was there, and then have a side by side, and then decide the next corner what's what.
Yeah. I don't think that I hear you. I'm not sure that this is quite the move, but I'm also not sure what else you could do. The incident itself, you're there and he's turned in on you, and that's it. All right? At the end of the day, he's turned in. You're there. He's made a mistake. If you've made a mistake the previous corner, you're going to be under speed. The LMP2s here are flat, so that's why I was a bit surprised. I wasn't sure how you'd managed to get next to him. But if he's made a mistake, you're coming up to a flat corner, the guy behind is there, you've just got to give him space. Whether from a racecraft point of view, Dave, that was going to work for you, I don't think it would have. Like, I understand what you're trying to do, but I don't think it would have given you the next corner. Although I assume what you were planning to do was to leave him wide and then try and cut back on him at the next corner. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So which is legitimate, but ultimately Dan's turned in there, and that's pretty much all there is to it on that one.
I do have one. Okay, after Parker's.
No.
There's.
What do you want?
A lap 10 incident. Justin submitted. Turn 1.
Car number.
200.
Yeah, I'm a second-class citizen to you, Garrett. You should know this by now.
What lap?
Well, you just should know better. It would be lap 10, turn 1. And I will say Dan did a great job not dying.
Oh!
Yeah, that's all right.
I think that's just racing.
I mean,
it's butt puckering racing.
It's not how you do it. It's not how you do it, but it's okay.
I did shit my pants when I seen how close he was.
Oh, man. Okay, racecraft. Here's the racecraft.
There, you can hear.
You can actually hear both of their assholes pucker. Okay, so again, this is kind of Dan's like, he's not there. He's not there, right? Justin has made the decision. His car is pointed exactly where he's going to go. You know where he's going. Justin's done everything right here. I actually found it a little bit difficult. I will say I found it a little bit difficult. Some of the GT3 guys were trying to be too nice and like on straights they weren't taking. They were like, don't do that. Just take your line. We'll sort it out. But in this case, the thing is, from Dan's point of view, there is no way to do what he's trying to do there and be faster. It's faster for him, in this case, to he's not going to get there from here, right? So it's faster for Dan to give a little bit of space here and aim to be exiting the corner much faster than Justin, right? So what he's done here is he's cost himself at least half a second because now he doesn't have the exit. So instead of overtaking Justin about there by having a better exit and keeping a bit tight and going straight past him, so he should be past him already. Let's see where he does actually get past him. There. So Dan has cost himself. Thankfully, he didn't hit anyone, which is good, and did well to not have the accident. But he's cost himself at least half a second. So from a race craft point of view, that is not how you want to do it. Yeah? Does that make sense to everybody? So what you do when you're the faster car, what you're doing is if you're not going to be there by the corner, you slow it down a little bit and you aim to be past them as soon as possible out of the corner. So am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, no one else is going to respond.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
else is going to
Yeah. So if it was me, I would want to be about this distance behind Justin all the way to the apex and then be on throttle super early because I've got heaps of downforce, so I could be past him by the time we got there. But Justin did everything right. Dan did well not to cause a massive accident. All right, what else is in chat that we want to deal with?
So another point to that, with the LMP2, like you give space to the GT3 and you have that massive straight up the S's where you're flat out. So you lose less time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. So you lose less time by being conservative on entry and being aggressive on exit, assuming you don't hit him, of course, right? So, but Dan's cost himself quite a lot of time by doing this big dive and then having to back out, and then not be able to get on the throttle at the exit of the corner.
Knowing Dan, he's caught himself out. Hasn't
Oh yeah,
realised how much
100%.
he's had.
100%. He's caught himself out and he's gone, oh shit, and he's managed to not hit the guy. But that's the thing, like when you're driving a faster class car, Andy, and you know this, you've got to plan ahead.
Yeah.
You've got to be planning 2, 3, 4 corners ahead, know where the cars you're coming up to are, and be.
In his defense, Knox, me and him were battling out for like 3-4 laps hard.
Yeah.
This is the lap before the incident, so he was. How do you say this in good English? He was on his maximum already.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm right there behind him.
and that's fine, But being slower because he's slower here. Being slower will invite you in. Like even in a battle, you got to really think about these things. Because the best thing you can do if you're in a battle with someone and you're in a fast car and you're going through other cars is use the traffic to slow down the guy behind you, and you do that by planning your moves. Turn 12.
Good move from Justin, because
Justin did really well, man.
I saw this all behind. I was right behind, so I backed off a ton, thinking they were about to die.
Yeah, no, Justin did everything right. He held his line, and just like we said at the start, the LMP2 wasn't going to be next to him by the time he got there, so he took his line. He did everything right, and Dan also did everything right in the situation, but just needed to plan it out a little bit better. Vigor Johnson, lap 12, turn 8.
Hey Dan, I'll buy us both new pair of pants since we both shit ours.
Wait till you see the last lap.
Okay. Nah. All right. So, Randy, I understand what you're trying to do here. You're trying to tell the car following that you don't want them to go past, but you've left it too late. There's nothing wrong with doing what Randy's done here. Okay? So, Randy is telling the faster car that he's going to take the inside. The problem is that he's left it until the faster car has already decided to go to the inside. It's too late to do that. So just to be clear, there is nothing wrong with if Randy had to go onto the inside here to go like, I'm taking the inside line LMP2, I'm taking the inside line here. Yeah, that's okay. But you've got to do it early enough that the car behind can deal with what you've decided to do. So it is a misunderstanding. The problem is that Vigard's going early too. Vigard's saying, and you do this through your car language, this is really important in multi-class racing, Vigard with his car language is saying, I am going to the inside, Randy. I'm going to overtake you here. I'm going to the inside. It is too late at that point, unless the guy's 200 metres behind you. It's too late at that point to go, no, I don't want you to do that. I'm going to go to the inside, right? There's no way that's going to end well, yeah? And so, was there a Vigard, are you in here? I'm sure you're in here somewhere. Was there a
Just a real
touch
quick
there?
interjection. Someone's got the broadcast on in the background. If they could mute their mic.
Yeah, I hear you and Orly Leary in the back.
I think it's Matt.
Matt Stewart.
Anyway,
I'll mute his mic
Vigard,
now.
was there or Randy, was there a netcode touch in there? Is that what caused?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So Randy's tried to effectively defend the corner and braked really late, and I think just the bit too much going on at braking point, and he's just missed it, which is unfortunate for him. But at the end of the day, what's caused it is that attempt to say I'm going to take the inside, which again you can do, you just can't do it that late. Okay, so does that all make sense to everybody? Yeah. Yes. Yep.
No one's going to say yes, so I'll just say yes.
Okay, thanks. What else? What else we got?
Team turn 1 and then
Lap 17.
Yeah, if you want to see my stuff now, 16, 17.
6 or 17. Who lap 17? Who won lap 17?
Me, Dave, on the straight.
Daisy.
Ooh, and then Park 16 and 17.
Triple four.
We'll knock out Dave's real quick.
17, you say? Which straight, man?
The straight just before the chicane.
Okay.
There's one.
Just before the stop of bus?
That's you. I needed to get out of the way. You cost me time, but no worry.
Yeah, that's right.
Traffic giveth, traffic taketh.
Okay.
Oh, a little bit of a squeeze.
Okay. Yeah, so is Harvey in here?
No.
I mean, Harvey's taken advantage, right? Fair enough.
Before you say anything, sorry,
Mhm.
before you say anything,
Mhm.
I'm not wanting to overtake him.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
I just wanted to stay on the racing line, but
I mean, there's not much. Yeah, there's not much you can do there, Dave. Apart from, and the half the problem is GTPs are slower out of corners than P2s as well. So I've held you up.
I need to lift.
Yeah, you needed to lift. Yeah. Harvey's left your space, and I think just at the last second. Okay, so he's gone in there. He's left your space on the outside. Although, Dave, you've clipped him there.
What? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you've clipped him there. You can actually hear it. You can hear it. Yeah, there's a little touch. There's a little touch. He's left you space on the outside, which you've gone to take, which is fine. And ultimately, Harvey, I think he just thought you were still behind him and he's gone to move across. But at the end of the day, this is one of those kind of awareness things. You're coming down a long straight, the car behind is going to get a slipstream. I mean, Dave's given him a little tap just to let him know that he's definitely there. So you need to be aware that, which way has that car gone, because they're going to go somewhere. And so Dave's chosen the outside, which he's quite within his rights to do because Harvey's left a space there. Harvey needed to either go out there when he was free to do so or stay on the inside line. He doesn't have to give him more than a car width, but he does, if he's going to leave that space, he's got to leave it. You can't then go across and cut it off. So, yeah, that one, I mean, Dave could have backed out
racing
as well.
right.
Yeah.
It's clearly
hello.
on Knoxy for the
There's a chicane there.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, it would have upset Dave's braking. It was right on the braking point. So you can see, like, this is actually something we talk about a lot, actually, is Dave's done the smart thing here. Trying to make that corner, he's going to have a crash. You're better off letting it go. You take your, you take your pain because he's going to get a massive slowdown here, which he's got to deal with. So, but he hasn't caused a crash. He hasn't gone in there behind Harvey and had a huge accident with both of them. He hasn't crashed himself. He's bailed out and gone, I'm not going to make that, and just bailed out and then made sure that he's safe. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it's good. I mean, it's fun to watch, but.
And I let him go as well. Even my penalty was gone. I let him go because I took advantage of the chicane.
Yeah, and that would have been gaining a lasting advantage had you come out in front of him. So. Next,
Parker, lap 16.
Lap 16. The car might look familiar to you, Knoxy.
Turn 1.
All right, this will be fun.
Because I already got my argument laid out.
No, I don't care.
Right there.
So Parker, I left you space.
Hang on.
Hang on. No, mate, we don't want to know what goes through your head.
It's not that.
I left you space to turn in, and you chose not to. Yeah. So you've given me the corner. I've taken the corner because you gave it to me. I've got a little bit of understeer, to be fair. And then you've hung out there the whole way around. However, I haven't left you enough space on exit. Right? Which is fair enough. I haven't left enough space on exit. Because you get... No, hang on. Oh, my God, hang on.
BMW stuff.
Because you gave me the corner, and this is, we say this all the time, you shouldn't expect the other guy to do what you expect they're going to do. I had expected that you were going to lift through the corner and give me the corner, but you kind of didn't. You then hung it on the outside there, even though you'd gone really slow into the corner. So, now, speak.
Okay, so into the braking zone, my intention was to actually give you the corner. I was just going to brake on my normal spot, and I thought you would carry momentum through it. And then I saw you all of a sudden pull really far back right there in my mirror, and I was like, oh, he's backing out. And then I saw you go forward again, and I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
So my decision making was, oh, it was there. Like, oh, he's giving it to me. Oh, crap, now I got to give it back to him, and yeah.
No. It's all good. It's just decisiveness, right? Like, I'm backing out. Because the thing was, if you go in deep there, if you go in your normal braking point and I go my normal braking point, we're right on the edge of grip, we're right next to each other, there's a high possibility we're going to have an accident, right? So I'm backing out. And at this point, I was going to come in behind you and then take you on the exit. But unfortunately, you've then like really slowed, right? And so I'm just trying to go, you can see I'm still braking, like, yeah, I'm braking, and I'm trying to get out of it, but then, like, you've gone so slow that you left me nowhere to go, basically. And at that point, I'm like, oh, well, he's giving me the corner. Okay, sweet. So I take the corner, and then you're still there. Fuck. All right. So decisiveness is the answer to that one. If you're going to give it, give it. If you're going to take it, take it. One or the other.
Yep.
Don't do kind of a little bit of both, right? So, but yeah, sorry I hit you, mate.
No, it's fine. I was just like, it's a good learning opportunity.
Yeah, so, and it is ultimately on me. Whether I expect him to be there or not, he's there, and that's what we were talking about with almost every other incident. He's there, and I had to give him space. In the end, I had to give him space.
Knoxy, that's not my fault. It's not.
Ian, real quick before we move to the next one, I know we're hitting close to an hour here, and we'll keep going as long as Ian and everybody wants to.
Yeah, I got a little bit more time, but it's up to everybody else, really. What do we want to look at?
I just want to thank everybody for joining for round 1 and for season 3 in general. Some incidents, but I think we have a good foundation for the rest of the season, and I think there's going to be lots of good racing. So appreciate you guys joining, and let's have some fun.
Yeah, and you know what? All the incidents we've looked at so far, no one's done anything stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's done anything that's quite clearly a dumb thing to do. There's been some kind of mistakes in terms of lines taken and understanding what the other car's going to do and stuff, and that's okay. That happens. And sometimes, I mean, you know, I had a spin earlier and it cost me as well. These things happen sometimes. And, you know, Chad and I had a misunderstanding, so it happens. The thing is, when it happens, you got to try not to hit each other ultimately, Nicholas.
Do you want to see something dumb?
I want to see something dumb.
Oh,
Final, just hang on. So Vigard's asked me to skip to the final lap and show Vigard and Andy.
Yeah, you gotta see. Can we do my lap 17 real quick?
Hang on, no. Vigard's got to go to bed, and I got to let him go to bed because he's racing with me in a few hours. So we got to see what happens with him and Andy on the final lap.
I've gone and showered and changed my underwear, guys. Just letting everyone know.
Oh, that was a fishtail.
I mean, that's a legitimate
It all
outtake.
starts out of the it all starts out of the final lap with our GT3 cock blocking me.
Cock blocking, mate. You've had your ass and your cock blocked a lot today. Andy needed to cover that a little bit, but Vigard still shouldn't have hit him. Nice catch, Andy. Nice catch, Vigard. Anything else happen? Is that it?
No, that was it. That was a huge Brown fans moment, that one.
A little bit.
Two of you overall. I've watched a bit of the replays. It was really great to see.
Both of you needed to be a bit smarter there. To be fair. I know I can say that to you too.
I didn't expect him to have enough overspeed at this point to stick his nose in.
So the S's here are effectively a straight, right? And you get a really strong draft. So, you know, and that's something that happens here. But ultimately, Andy, you didn't cover him. You left him a space and he's gone, yeah. And then you've covered him late and there is a touch there. So you've both done incredibly well not to have a plane crash. But ultimately, you know, Vigard shouldn't have hit you. But by the same token, at this point, Andy, you should have been across in front of him. Make sure you block him off. Because you've just, and with you guys, because you're high-rated, fast drivers, right? It's different for you guys than it is for like a 1K driver. You both are going quick, and you need to be, from a racing point of view, you need to be indicating where you're going to be on the next corner. When you're this close to another good driver, you need to indicate where you're going to be at the apex of the next corner by going there a little bit earlier. Vigard is going to go up the inside there because you've left him a little bit of space. For a tenth of a second, you've left him space. But he's good enough to know that and go there. So, and Vigard, same thing, man. Like, I mean, I'm sure you tried to lift. Just when you saw him come across, I'm sure you tried to lift. But, look, I would have done the same thing as Vigard did there, to be honest. And Andy, honestly, just here, you just needed to get across and block it off. Just not letting it.
Just driven straight to the apex.
And this is just racecraft chat. You know what I mean? Like there's no blame to be apportioned really on this one. It's one of those things where if you're that close with another good driver, you need to make sure that you've already got your car over there. That's all. But whatever. Andy could also so I think from Vigard's point of view, maybe this is what you thought. I would think at that point, Andy, that you're going to stick on the inside line so that I can't get you down at the inner loop. Outer loop? Inner loop, yeah. I would have thought you were going to take it wide there, so I can kind of see what Vigard was doing too. All right, Vigard, go to bed.
Yeah, could I just really quickly...
One, guys.
Gotta go.
In this situation, I was
See you, mate.
expecting him to do the shortest line from the inside of the last corner to the inside of this one.
Yeah.
So when I saw him go to the right here, I took that as, okay, he's opening it.
Yeah.
Then I stuck my nose and I was, okay, he knows that I'm partially in there, so he's not going to close the door on me. Because, well, one, I can't move to the right without hit maneuvering him, and he's not going to close it because he wants to continue the race to the next corner.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
And that's basically what I'm saying, right? Like a fast driver, he's going to go in there. Like you got to understand that a fast driver is going to go there.
I never looked in my mirror because I just assumed there'd be no.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was taking a longer line where I'd have the opportunity. He'd have the opportunity, so I just was driving. I didn't even know he stuck his nose in.
Yeah, and so when you are that close to someone, you got to make sure you know where they are. right? So, you know, understand that you didn't expect him to be there, but that doesn't mean that he's not there. Do you know what I mean? Like, and again, this is
No, I
like
get
a
all that.
total no blame situation. This is two fast drivers having a battle, and sometimes these things happen. But yeah, you especially with Vigard, he's sneaky, man. All right,
All
anything
I'm gonna
else?
say is done, spilt is spilt. Good night.
Good night, mate. I'll see you for the. You doing first stint or me?
I would prefer if you could do the first one.
Very
if
good.
That's okay. But
I shall do the first double. I'll do quali and first
Tell you
double.
that now.
Thank you. Loves and kisses. Bye.
Bye, mate.
See you, mate.
Do we want to wrap up there? Is there anything else somebody really wants to look at? I heard someone else call something out.
Lap 17, yeah.
Lap 17, Parker and...
Yep,
What's your
and then
number?
I'll shut up for the rest of the night.
What's your number,
247.
Parker? Of course it is.
Yeah.
But
And then I'll shut up for the rest of the night after this.
I find that very unlikely.
Should be into the bus stop, sorry. What? Should have been right there.
Looked fine to me.
No, I think this is like your lap 17 is different to Knoxy's lap 17.
It might be, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it is, yeah.
Just because.
Interesting. Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan.
Synchronized.
I mean, it looks good. Oh, Dan gets away with it.
I got away with it too.
Let's just watch
But
the beauty. Beautiful.
To your argument, though, back when it was you and Chad, I didn't give Dan enough room and he took too much curb, kicking him left into me.
No,
At least
let's
that's what I think
just
happened.
yeah, let's just. I mean, there's a difference between what happened with me and Chad compared to this, I think. So if you were to go back and watch me and Chad, we are like there next to each other. Yeah, Chad's not over here somewhere, and I'm not over there somewhere. We're right next to each other. On the entrance here, you have, Parker, you could have left him a little more space. You're not going to lose this corner. You could have left him a bit more space. You've scared him and he's gone in and bounced. But that said, you have done what the rules say. You've left him a car width. So that's okay. Dan needed to take a little bit more of the space you'd left him so he didn't bounce on these pyramids here, the pyramids in Antarctica. Which is what's caused him to come across. On the other side of that coin, Dan is in a position here where it's a zero-sum game. He cannot make the overtake from here. If you get through here, which is unlikely at this point, he's not going to make this overtake. He's not going to come out in front no matter what happens here. So his best idea would have been to just back out of that. Of course, it's a bit late when you're already threshold braking, etc. And he did need to be a little bit closer to you at this point so he didn't bounce into you. Yeah. So I would say that really, I mean, again, right, you've left space, Parker, which is good. That's good. You've done the right thing there. What's your angle though? What's your angle? Where are you pointed? Yep. Okay. No, Parker, you've done pretty much everything right there. You've left him a car width. You're aiming for this point over here, which is right, so you're leaving him space on the outside the whole way through. Dan's got a little bit excited, I think. And really, the problem there is I said this in the lap guide. You need to be side by side at the braking point to be able to make this move stick. Right? You cannot out-brake someone into the inner loop. You're not going to have control enough to be able to complete the move if you're trying to out-brake someone into the inner loop. It's just not how you do it. You need to be right next to him. You need to draft all the way up until you can and be right next to them and have your wheels at least kind of halfway up the car prior to that point. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. And that's what's happened here. Dan has had a go. he's tried to outbrake, but you just can't outbrake here. So, and that's ultimately what's caused it. I'm glad you both got away with it. It's clearly, again, one of those, and you're both locked up. You've both done exactly the right thing once the incident's happened. You both just held your brakes, locked up, not tried to do anything silly. Let's watch the rejoins, see how they go. Yeah, there's no cars there. Same with you, Parker. Yeah. I mean, look, if you were to apportion blame, definitely Dan just went in too late and ultimately probably should have given you that position back. But he was also kind of there and you left space. So, you know, that one's ultimately probably Dan does tend, and this is again one of those experience things. Dan tends to try to make an overtake by doing a big dive late, and that costs him. So when you're trying to make an overtake, you need to set it up 2 corners, 1 corner before, and be beside them by the time you get to the braking point, not dive in at the braking point. If you dive in at the braking point, unless the person's braked early and they've given you the opportunity to do so, if you dive in at the braking point, you are going to have an accident. It just doesn't work. You need to set them up and be beside them, at least have your tyre by their rear tyre at the braking point, and that's pretty much a rule you can take anywhere. All right, we all good? Is that it?
Brandon did say that something dumb.
Oh, you just worked out. Did I miss anything?
What did Brandon want?
You know, he said you want something dumb. Lap 25, car 396, I think.
Lap 25.
Yeah.
Something dumb. Do we? I don't know, do we?
I've got another dumb one.
That bad. It was me and Matt had been battling for like, I don't know, 5-6 laps at this point, basically since we came out of pits.
6 or 7 laps.
And I'm like trying to get in his head, make small contact. And I was like almost full out of the gas to not get into him, but he didn't die. The point I'm making is, if you want to see something dumb, it's like you get tunnel vision. You want to send your car. You know he's going to defend the right side going into the into the chicane. And it's like you want to get alongside him, and I just flat ran into him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
I just misjudged the break.
Look,
I
this
expected him to have more
yeah.
speed through it, because previous laps he had been faster through there.
Yeah, he's got a car in
But I
front of
think
him,
he's
though.
just he's trying to set up the run down the backstretch as much as possible.
Yeah, I think he's trying to set up his draft from the car in front to defend from you, and then also he's got a car in front of him, so he's going to go in a little bit more cautiously, which is fair enough. Absolutely, 100% put your car out there and say, I'm here, and try and get in his mirrors and stuff. But you 100% need to make sure that you don't do that. Like, you can't clip him.
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately, again, it's one of those things where being really aggressive on entry to this corner isn't going to get you the spot. I mean, it does in this case because you scare the shit out of him. But, you know, the reality is that trying to be aggressive on entry here shouldn't get you the spot, right? You should, the best idea, what I would do here is, coming up to the braking point, I'd go out and say I'm here, but then I'd tuck back in under braking, and I'd be really tight to him on the way through the corner, and then make sure I get a really nice exit and draft him. This stuff down here, this isn't great, Brandon. Like, I get that this is kind of one of those moments where I get that you've got him on the exit here, but you've got him on the exit because you pushed him off on the previous corner. So from a kind of fairness point of view, I would say that kind of forcing the issue here is a little unfair on him. I can see what you're doing, and don't get me wrong, I'd probably do it, but you know, this is the review, right?
100%. This is one of those, like, don't be like me, kids.
Yeah, and then at this point, like, you should have backed out well before that. Did you give him the spot back?
I did at the end. Yeah.
You did?
So from the touch, I thought he had spun.
Yeah.
And I wasn't, at that point, I was not in my mirrors. And when I looked back on it in the last lap, I was like, I can't take that position. So I ended up giving it back to him.
Yeah, good. Okay. Which is good. Yeah, I mean, look, the good thing about all of these is they've all been just degrees. They haven't been like someone going, bam, you know, like it's tight and it's good racing and you want to race and all that stuff, and that's excellent. I mean, ultimately though, like you had an overspeed on him too. You could have just lifted a little bit, let him get that part of the corner. You would have got him down the straight anyway in the draft. So, you know, and that would have been a fair move then.
Well,
but...
that's so where I'm talking about like the tunnel vision is like the 3 laps previous to that, I would get overlap, but not enough to complete the pass or to have position. If anybody wants a master class on defense, it's the previous laps leading up to this. You can see
Okay, so he's doing all the things that we've said you need to do. He's blocked off the inside. He's then come back out to give himself the best line. He's left you a car width, which he's supposed to do. Yeah, this is really good. He's basically parked it on the apex, so you can't get an overspeed on him on the way through. He will have now slammed the power down and got away from you on the way through here. And I'm assuming he takes a tight line into the next corner, so you can't get there either. Yep.
It was complete master.
That, my friends, is how you do it. That's excellent.
That was.
That might be why Matt's 5,000 or 6,000 I rating, eh?
That's probably it. But on the other side of the coin, you also just want to be quicker. Like I tend to. I mean, in that, because he's getting the draft, he's got to kind of pull across, right? So otherwise, he's going to leave the inside, and a good driver's going to take it. But from kind of me personally, from maybe this point, I probably wouldn't defend the inside of the next corner. I'd be looking to try and get a little bit of space, so I would have gone out wide here and then tried to get the exit of this corner, is what I would have done. But I understand what he's trying to do. And then, yeah, just that little bit of contact there wasn't ideal. But anyway, that's all right. That's what it's all about, right?
Like, it was a great race up until that point, Brandon. Like, that was sweet, man. And I really appreciate your redress at the end too. That's really, you know, that just sort of shows that you made a mistake and you pull back, which is nice, you know.
Yeah, and I think that's what we got to do, right? In this league, like it's not sheep stations, so yeah, it's excellent.
No, I got to race with him all season long. I don't want to make an enemy on the first race.
Oh, I do that all the time. Matty, anything you want to? Matt, anything you want to say about that?
I mean, man, there's some good racing there. Like, obviously, I felt the McLaren was a bit slower on pace. Down the straights, like the Mustang was pulling away, so hence I was trying to get my corners like spot on. You know? But yeah, it was, man, all in all, some great racing for my first round with this league, and you know, the front runners, the Logan and but they were just pulling away, mate. They were flying, so it was a good race. It's clean, and yeah, the redress just made it all that much better, you know. So yeah, much appreciated.
And it's, you know, I know, like, I actually really enjoy watching. Like, it doesn't look like much is happening, but there's a lot going on, even though the two cars look like they're basically the same pace, you know. And yeah, the Mustang's really quick in a straight line now, which is not ideal.
Yeah, I was tossing up between the Mustang and the McLaren. The last one, I was like, I'll do the McLaren.
Yeah. Oops.
yeah. It's so hard to judge with GT3s though, and
mate,
so many different options. And I'm like, the McLaren handles really nicely.
Yeah.
But, we'll see how it goes. And because I haven't really been able to access any practice sessions with all the boys in there because of the time difference, like, it's hard to know where your pace is at, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
But no, it was good.
I tested multiple cars, and I really enjoyed driving the Corvette, but the Corvette just had so much understeer. Like it was quick. I ran faster times in practice, but I mean, it was the second car that I tested too, so maybe it was just quicker because I'd finally gotten some just rhythm in.
Yeah.
Going, but that just shows the Mustang because my buddy did this really sweet paint job for me, so I just wanted to use it because it also shows off my Twitch, which I didn't have hooked up tonight. But
oh yeah, right. What's your Twitch? Because we're on YouTube right now and Twitch. So what's your Twitch?
It's twitch.tv/supersonic.
Supersonic.
PER.
All right. Cool.
SONIQ.
Cool. All right. Well, happy to help you. Like, I mean, not that I have a lot of viewership, but yeah, free plugs, all good.
I don't have a lot of viewership, and I haven't really been streaming a ton lately. I've been kind of in a funk with work and everything, so I'll get back to it eventually. But with the league race, I'll try to stream the next one at least. And
yeah, cool.
Go from there.
All right.
Multiple.
All right, we're gonna call it there because I've got to go and sort out the kids for their soccer game and all that kind of stuff. Unless there's something that somebody really wants to look at. Nope.
I just want to say thank you guys for putting this on. It was an absolute blast, and looking forward to the rest of the season. And thank you for all the hard work that you put in. It obviously shows, and just really excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, sweet, and also really good racing. No, like I said, no real stupid stuff, which is really good to see, especially round one. You know, that's really good, and it'll only improve as we go. So, well done, everybody. Thanks so much. Garrett will probably want to say something, and then I'm going to bugger off.
Yeah, I already said most of my bits, but just again, thank you guys for joining. I'm looking forward to this season, and you know, I think we've got a lot of, and just practice for next week. It is Monza in the rain.
Oh man, I've got to make track guys for Monza in the rain.
Knoxy.
God damn it!
Is it Fortnite or is it next week?
I'm going to need someone I'm going to need to do the track guides. If someone can volunteer, I'm going to need someone to drive in front of me so I can demonstrate how to deal with breaking points and stuff when you can't see. Anyway, you're going to leave it there.
8 tires is better than 4. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll catch you later, guys. Well done. Good job.
Thank you, guys.
All right, stream, chat, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. That was frustrating. It was frustrating. I got to stop having those early spins and stuff. Oh, man, it's on me. You know, I should have been more patient than that, but anyway, ended up getting third, which from that was probably you know, super frustrating fuel saving race, but yeah. All right, thanks so much. Likes.